What's up, guys? It's Cool Ginger here, and so had this idea for a video because I'm just on a weekend gone. I was on a trip with me mates to Wicklow. We went down to Wicklow, stayed in Lockdown. It's like a big lake, and there's like a hostel beside it. So we stayed there in the hostel Friday evening, and then came back Sunday morning. So we were there for the full day Saturday. You know what I mean? Went up on this big hike across the mountains. It was snowing everywhere. Literally all the boys were there. It's great crack. But had a great time. So I have a vlog out as well. If you want to go check that out, I did a full vlog of it. But I want to talk about something, and it's that a lot of people get wrong when they get into stuff. Like when they get into the gym or they start trying to do a business or something, kind of get this wrong. And there's even like a term for it. There's like a gym cell. You know what I mean? It's kind of the guy who just has like goes to the gym, has the physique, has the strength, but he's kind of got no life outside the gym. Just sort of goes to the gym and then either school or work and then just kind of scrolls all day or just sits around, you know what I mean? Goes to the gym for like an hour or two and that's all he has in his life, you know what I mean? Or I don't know, a workaholic. I don't know. Probably a better word to use, but a guy who just works hard, makes good money, but what else does he do? You know what I mean? And it's like people get into self improvement, but they're like, they forget about their social life. You know what I mean? They forget to still hang out with their friends. They start kind of obviously it might be harder because it is sometimes hard to find time to see your mates with the gym, with work. It is still important to do these things. Obviously, do your good habits, work, gym, read, learn, try to make some money. You know what I mean? That's all good habits. It's all important stuff to do, but can't can't forget your friends. You know what I mean? What's it all worth if you don't have people to spend time with? You know what I mean? It's worth nothing. You know what I mean? It's one of the most important things, very fulfilling thing. You know what I mean? To have good friends. You don't judge you for shit. You know what I mean? You can have a laugh with them, but you know, fr- friends who aren't miserable people who find everything cringe and weird. You know what I mean? Friends who you get along with. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's a lot of people. You see people online, literally just kind of like making memes and stuff about how like just kind of wake up, go to the gym, scroll and goon, and then like it's kind of funny, but I don't know. It's a bit sad. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of life. You know what I mean? You're working on yourself. It's a good thing. You know what I mean? Building a physique, reading, learning, making YouTube videos just like I am here. It's all great stuff to do, but what it is you never get to hang out with your mates. You know what I mean? Don't even need to be like And people get caught up saying have to be. Of course, you can go to the gym with your mates. I mean, gym is more fun with your mates. Or hang out to like try and learn, study and stuff. You know what I mean? It's obviously great, but you don't have to. You don't have to do that. If you can, great. But I don't go and study with the boys because I'm not in school anymore. I dropped out of school, but they're still all in school. I don't study with them, but I'm never. I mean, sometimes the guys to go to the gym, but most of my mates I just hang out with them. You know what I mean? Get get you outside the house for a bit, but yeah, that's one thing people always forget. It's don't be a gym cell. Working hard and building yourself up, which is a great thing, but you can build yourself up. You gotta have people around you, though. You know what I mean? I still think it's very important. So, and then now I remember watching this, you're kind of thinking, oh, obviously, yeah, obviously, still have your mates around you. But believe it or not, there's a lot of people who forget that part. You know what I mean? Who leave that part out, or maybe just aren't able to do that part, socially awkward or whatever. But you know, don't, don't. Just want to talk about that. It's a bit sad. It might seem obvious, but there is people like that. You know what I mean? Who just kind of make the gym their whole personality and their whole. I keep using the gym for example. It can be with work. It can be with making money or something. It can be with that. But I'm just using gym for example because it's just like I don't know, it just kind of works. You know what I mean? It makes sense in my head. Like gym cells and stuff. I'm not trying to shit on the gym. You know what I mean? I fucking love training. Gym changed my life, but um, that's just the example I'm using. But yeah, pretty much got the idea to make this video because I was just had an amazing time there with the boys on that weekend trip. You know what I mean? But yeah, don't neglect your social life for just for success or for self improvement. You know what I mean? Not a good idea. So yeah, I want to make a video about that. So hope you enjoyed. This will be the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed and if you found it helpful or interesting. Leave a like and comment what you thought. You know what I mean? Add to discussion. I'll always respond to the comments. You know what I mean? Tell me what you thought about it. And I keep yapping on about this Wicklow trip. If you do want to see what it was like, I have a vlog. It's the one before this. I posted it there on Sunday, so check that out. And I will see you guys in the next one.